Hello friends, it's Miss Alison, and today we are going to go on our fourth nature hike together. This time I went to the Brighton recreation area, which is in Brighton, imagine that. It's a little bit of a drive if you're in Western Wayne County, like us, but it was so worth it. We had deep forest, lots of elevation, lots of lakes, and some really beautiful sights. So for our hike today, I chose a 6-mile loop trail. You all, if you've watched the rest of my hikes, know I like loops the best. They are my favorite. You never have to see anything twice. And as you see right now, I'm headed up a hill. There were tons of hills on this trail, and it was pretty long. So if you do choose to take this loop, make sure you have lots of water and snacks. There's also a 2-mile loop option for those who maybe don't want to take on 6 whole miles or want a little bit of a shorter adventure. Another thing is that there are lots of nice places to rest on this trail, like this bench, and this was my first little resting spot. Taking breaks is awesome. Here we are at the map. We're at marker 11, and when you look at the map, you can clearly see number 11. That's where we're at. Next is 10, and we were coming from 12, and that's how you read one of those trailhead signs. Today, we are going to talk in our mindfulness moment about pausing to understand anger. No emotion is wrong or bad, but when we take a pause, we can really understand our emotions more. That's what being mindful is. So, close your eyes now and take in a nice deep breath, and as you slowly exhale, imagine erasing all of your thoughts for a moment, as if you were erasing words and pictures on the chalkboard. Slowly see all the thoughts and busyness of the mind fade away. Slowly, very slowly, watch the eraser glide over the blackboard. Allow it to relax your mind and body. Our minds are very fascinating. They will hold on to the thoughts that we focus on the most. When we focus on a thought intensely or think it over and over, it brings up certain feelings within us. These feelings can be of happiness or excitement, but they can also be thoughts that make us angry, afraid, or sad. Feelings are never wrong or bad, and thoughts are simply things our minds think. Let's take a moment to talk about anger. Everyone feels anger sometimes. Anger is not bad or wrong, but we must be mindful of what we say or do when we are angry. We can be in total control of our emotions while processing a logical response to the situation. This means we can feel angry about something, but we can still choose to think before we respond to the feeling. We can think about how our words might affect the person who hears them. We can imagine how our actions will affect another. It's good practice to think about our anger before we react to it. So, we can respond in a way which expresses our anger by choosing our words carefully. We can explain why we are angry to those who care about us and talk it out. Feeling anger doesn't mean we need to use angry words. We can express our dissatisfaction while still using caring words. So, next time you are feeling angry, notice how the anger feels, and then take a few deep breaths before you respond to that feeling of anger. When you respond, you'll have thought about why you felt that way, and you can learn to better understand and know yourself. Our feelings can be a gift to us when we take the time to understand why we feel the way that we do. It's rather magical, isn't it? Life is just so full of wonderful experiences and situations that help us know ourselves better, even anger. We can always learn something and improve ourselves thanks to our experiences, which is the true gift. Life grows with us as we grow. It presents new things, lessons, and situations to us each and every day, so we can always try to be the best person we possibly can. Take in a nice, deep breath now, and when you're ready, you can open your eyes. You've done an amazing job today learning about new ways to deal with feelings and emotions. So this surprise hidden staircase was probably my favorite part of the trail. It was just so magical looking, and although it was a pretty intense physical challenge, it was so beautiful I didn't even mind. My favorite part of hiking is that every trail has little surprises like this, and I encourage you to go out and find them. Okay, so I know I said the stairs were my favorite part, but this gigantic ivory-covered tree has got to be my favorite part. It is incredible. There has got to be some fairies or elves or gnomes or some magical creature living in there. Am I right? And throughout the hike, you may have seen glimpses of a person that is my very good friend, and my friend was my hiking buddy today. It is super important to never go on one of these adventures alone, no matter where your nature walk takes place, even if it's somewhere really close to you or somewhere you're familiar with. And this is for so many safety reasons. Like if you were to twist your ankle on the trail or get lost and didn't have a buddy, it might be a really long time before someone could come along and help you out. Just having a buddy with you could actually save your life. Plus, it makes the whole adventure more fun. And since my buddy and I work together, here we are, back at the beginning of the trail. Thank you so much for sharing this beautiful adventure with me. See you next time. Bye-bye.